Everyone, welcome to Tech Down Over. I'm Rick Zanoni, and I'm joined by Harold Muliati in the center and Jeff Blanchard on my right, your left.
Yes.
Anyway, hi everyone. We are here. We had some tech problems, but we're here. Here we go. And we are back. And today we're going to do a very quick show because we're running very late. Let's talk a little bit about the Nikon announcement of the Z6 and Z7. Now, at first glance, if you look at it, they kind of look like the Sony A7R III and the Sony A7 Mark III. So very similar. You can tell who they're competing against. Jeff, did you see anything on the announcement?
I didn't. I was going to ask you today, but I just saw a couple of quick releases. I started looking at some of the YouTube ones, and they looked like quite a good camera, but I was just still getting into all the features and that. So,
well, let's talk about what isn't good, because since we don't have a lot of time, we can focus on the negatives. No articulating screen.
Yep, bad.
Not even that. Barely articulating to the top and bottom. So that was really bizarre. It doesn't go all the way up or all the way down, it looked like. Only one... Now, mind you, Sony has been criticized for 5 years about this problem. Canon gets criticized. So what does Nikon do? The same exact thing. One single card slot. Now it's
so silly.
I know, and it's an XQD, which is fast, but it's only one. So they're not focusing on video. This is exactly what Sony did until last year. And you just kind of shake your head. They've had the ability to look at the whole industry and what the critiques are, and they do the same thing. I just wonder. It has the same Sony chips as what looks like the A7R III and this A7 III. So it's the first one has 493 focus points, just like the A6 has 490 something focus points, just like the A7 III, and the A7R III has, I think, 200 something, just like the Z7. So it's a little odd what they've done. It's kind of the same as what Sony's been doing. It's the same chip as Sony, so I guess that's why it's a backlit, back illuminated chip, which is nice. They're very good chips. Anything else they did that was weird? It's a little bit lighter than the Sony, they said. The battery grip is not yet out. That's coming soon. And you can't record very long video unless you have the battery grip. So they copied Fuji on that one. So you go, why would you copy the stupidest designs that everybody else did? It makes no sense. So once again, and the focus seemed okay, but some people were saying it wasn't that good. But it is, to be fair, it is the pre-production version, and this is a pre-production camera. They're not yet into full production. Now, they have less than a month to go full production because this is coming out, I think, September 30th or something like that. So they don't have a lot of time to finalize this. But
you would think there would because they've had the advantage of being there waiting for it. You'd think, well, at least everybody wants the twin card slots. Everybody wants the articulating screen. We'll give the option for that, and just the little things that everybody wants. You would have thought that would have it. So I just get amazes me that they have all this time, and then because it's not as though it's been in development for donkey's years. Have been doing it recently after all the other, like say the Canon 70D. Since that fact, they're all the things people love about that. But incorporate that into a mirrorless camera, as I said. So let's hope when Canon comes up with their final one, if they incorporate that. So
I'm almost too scared to think what Canon's going to come up with.
Yeah, well, I know it's just going to be something that's going to be totally unusable by the sound of it. That's what we can expect.
Go Canon.
Some of the Canon's going to come out, but it will say we've decided or not to put a screen on it at all because everybody's complaining about the non-flippy screen, so we're not putting a screen on it at all.
That's not a screen, not at all.
Or they'll just have a screen that's flippable, but it's permanently flipped backwards so that you can't even see it.
That's right. Yeah. Just so you don't damage it. So.
Well, when they came out with the mirrorless M5, which is a fun camera, no 4K, the screen went down. How stupid! Does no one at Canon own a tripod? Because you can't put it on a tripod when the screen is flipped down. Just what are those stupid things? And you just kind of shake your head and go, okay, obviously the son of somebody very high up is working in development and has no clue, but he's the son. Because an engineer would probably be fired for these stupidities. I mean, over and over and over and over again, the UI, the ergonomics is stupid. It's like, why? Hello? Anybody? I don't know. I do wonder sometimes.
Anyway,
so Jeff,
but it'll be
the Panasonic GH5 is looking pretty damn good, isn't it?
It is. I was just going to say, I've been looking at that. I still say, do I need the GH5S or should I still get the normal GH5?
The GH5S is not built for filming in daylight or anything else. I don't think that would be a good choice. You only have 12 megapixels, 10 megapixels?
I think it's 12.
Not really.
12.
It's really built for low light. It could shoot outdoors, but you're not going to get. You might have good focus. You're also paying more for it. I would get the GH5, even though the focus is better on the GH. But it's only 10 megapixels, so if you want to do stills, you're going to have limits. It's not going to give you as much as what you need.
No, it's no good for it. As a stills camera. It's not meant for that. No. But I think the GH5 for best all rounder would be the one to go for. I still like your suggestion of the G9 because that's got
beautiful.
That's got a lot of good things going for
and
it as well.
It does have good video. It just doesn't have the cinema stuff, and I don't care. We don't shoot cinema. I don't need 422 out and 10-bit. I don't care. It's going to YouTube. And if we do corporate video, they don't care about that either. So we're not shooting movies or even commercial TV as 4K, so it doesn't really matter. So it's just one of those things. I don't see an issue. I would get the G9 or the GH5.
Yes. I think I would probably be best with the GH5. Then I won't regret it because I've had my heart set on the GH5. So if you go for the 9, you think, I should have got that 5. So go for the one that you've always done. But
I mean, it's a good camera. I've been shooting with it the last couple of weeks and just enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun. Well, guys, I have to get going. I'm sorry. It's got to take my dog into the vet, and we're running a little bit late today. Jeff, if you want to stay on with Harold, he can stay on a little longer.
No, I think I'll get going too. But I'll just finish in saying you've been featured this week, Rick. You're featured this week on Kevin Siegel's. Let's put it on here.
I'm featured.
Where are you? There you go. You're on Kevin Siegel's email output.
Oh, e-learn chat.
Oh.
Yeah, but so he's been promoting your microphone
series.
e-learning.
That's interesting. I can't get him. I've tried to get him on the show a whole mess of times.
Yeah,
Kevin, you need to come on the show.
So that was on him pushing your microphone things that you said for e-learning, and that with this releases notes of Captivate 2019.
Well, I'll send him a thank you note. I didn't see that.
So that was nice to get you out there talking about your microphones.
Wow, very nice of him. I'll send him a thank you note and I'll invite him back on the show. He should come on one day.
Because that'd be good to talk to him. Well, even I suppose talk to him about Captivate 2019.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. Have you?
I have. It looks like they've also incorporated like Presenter into Captivate, so you can do. Yeah, they've done quite, and the 360 view thing where you can import a 360 picture and tag things and do all that things that saves you a lot of work, because you did that manually with one of your courses.
Yes.
Did a pretend 360 where you had to do that, but that does it here quite quickly. Just take an actual 360 photo and just click on it and tag things. So easy.
Interesting. Will it take a 360 video?
I don't know. I haven't gone that far yet, but it's got overlays on videos, which you couldn't do before because you never knew where you were overlaying it on the video.
Right.
So, and being able to stop the video midstream because of the overlay. So that's,
you know what I'll do is I'll
really
invite
good.
Pooja to come on and talk to us about it, because nobody else seems to want to come on. So I'll ask her to come on. She likes coming on.
Yeah, but that would be good. So, interesting to see. Anyway, won't hold you
well,
up.
Harold, sorry you talk so much on this show.
Oh, his microphone's gone.
It's gone.
Oh,
Maybe
there
that's
we
why
go.
he hasn't been talking. He had no mic.
Well, we'll have to have another. We tried with the vMix session, which that was quite clear, but something or other you couldn't hear me, and I can't switch the camera. So
Yeah, that's
I might
weird.
try another time, just on another machine that's got nothing to do with Wirecast and that.
Yeah.
So, but then I can't do my virtual output. You see, and have my
Right.
lovely background.
Right.
We'll try it
Oh, well.
again.
All right, Jeff. Well, you have a great weekend. If you guys are watching in the audience, thanks for being there. Sorry we were late. And for everyone else, enjoy the recording. Thanks,
Yes.
Harold.
What-
have a good
what's
one,
the-
everyone.
anyway.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good one. Bye.
Bye for now.